Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. From Robert Siodmak and our last film, Phantom Lady, we next go to Alfred Hitchcock and A Saboteur. That's the name of our film. And we're going to be following it up, in fact, with two more terrific Hitchcock films, The 39 Steps from 1935 and Shadow of a Doubt from 1943. But first, Saboteur. Now, this is a Hitchcock film from 1942, made smack in the midst of World War II. And it's something of a forerunner to North by Northwest, which came out 17 years later. But the premise is very much the same. A man is on a cross-country chase, desperate to prove to everybody, including the police on his tail, that he is not a criminal and he's not dangerous. And just as North by Northwest used a national monument for one of its most exciting chase scenes, Mount Rushmore, in Saboteur, the national monument is the Statue of Liberty. And you'll also be seeing scenes set at Boulder Dam and inside New York's Radio City Music Hall, a place, incidentally, where many of Alfred Hitchcock's most important films played their New York engagements. Now, one thing that always disappointed Hitch about this next film is the fact that he didn't get the stars he really wanted. He'd hoped to cast somebody like Gary Cooper and Barbara Stanwyck in the leads, but the budget wouldn't afford them. So he ended up with Robert Cummings, who was actually having a very good year in 1942, starring in this film as well as playing the major star spot in Warner Brothers' very important film, King's Row. The leading lady is Priscilla Lane, who just finished filming Arsenic and Old Lace for Frank Capra at Warner Brothers, although that film wouldn't be released because of a contractual matter until 1944. You'll notice some very impressive names credited as the screenwriters on our movie. Joan Harrison, who went on to become a very important Hollywood producer. Also acclaimed author Peter Vertel, who later married Deborah Carr. And last but not least, Dorothy Parker. She, the legend of the Algonquin Round Table Luncheons. So from 1942 and from Alfred Hitchcock, Saboteur.